This free item set piece right here is probably the most infernal trap in the entire game. It's commonly called the Icebox trap, or also the winter trap. Now if I open this icebox, nothing unusual happens. But watch what happens if I open this chest. This shadow creature escapes from it and winter triggers immediately. Now there are a few winter supplies in this chest that might help you out in winter. But if you trigger winter this early on day 2, say, or something, then you are royally screwed, including all the people that might be playing with you. So don't be that guy that opened the chest, right? Learn to recognize this set piece and leave it alone, or learn how to deal with it, which is why you're here. Now, if you were to open this chest on the last day of your winter, then the winter timer would actually reset, so your winter would effectively become double as long as usual. But if you were to open it on the first day of your winter, or one of the first days, then you hardly lengthen the time of your winter at all. So you just get this hat. So it would be a very good time to open this chest. Now there are a few things to talk about here. First of all, there's kind of a bug with this thing. If you set your world to summer only, then if you trigger this trap, then your winter will actually last forever. And there's nothing you can do about it. So don't do that. And second thing to talk about is probably, well, is there any way to get at this loot? And the answer is no, not really. You can try to hammer this box, but this won't help you actually. It will still release the shadow creature. And actually the whole trap is kind of chance-based. It doesn't matter what you do around here. It triggers about 50 to 70%, probably closer to 70% of the time, as far as I know. Now, if you are running Reign of Giants, there is actually apparently a way still to always get to the loot without risk, and that's to burn the chest. But you can't burn the chest in vanilla. Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together. It's only possible in Reign of Giants. If you burn the chest, then it drops its loot and you can collect it. So yeah, how do you deal with it? If you don't run Reign of Giants, oops, burned all the good stuff. Well, the way I do it usually is I hammer this icebox and I hammer the thermometer and I leave the chest alone. And then what I do is then I just plant some trees around it. So, well, the damn ash is in the way now, but I would just plant a few trees around it to kind of obscure the view of this chest, you know, so that other players might not spring it by accident. And then, around the time my winter starts, I would try to find the chest again and trigger it myself manually. So that way, I kind of avoid the worst of it, right? Okay, thanks for listening.